Okay, step 4 is made a searching and fearless moral inventory of ourselves. So for me, I imagine making that inventory as if I'm a store. I have a storefront with a sidewalk. People can come into the store and they will get what I have to give. I can't give them what I don't have, but I can give them what I do have. Where do I pull my inventory from? That I have a back storage room which holds my values and my life events, and those values and life events shape the way that I behave. And again, I want to work on myself to make sure the inventory that I have is a good one, because if my inventory is filled with anger, fear, distrust of people, I'm probably not going to have good relationships. I'm probably not going to behave in a way that I would prefer to behave, and I'm not going to have the life that I would prefer to have. So I want to work on changing that inventory and making sure what I put out in the storefront for people is love, kindness, caring, respect, being responsible, having commitment and closeness to people. Those are the things that I want in my store. So if those are not, the life experiences that I have are not supporting that, then I can take a look at that inventory and say, okay, so out of what's in my inventory, what am I going to change? That's a step farther down the road. But the one right now is, first I have to take an inventory, because I don't know what is in there and what I want to have to keep and what do I want to get rid of until I first take an inventory and know who am I in terms of my values and the life experiences that I have. So again, this is how I imagine that step. The keys to recovery are, and these are steps that will happen later, but eventually I'm going to want to make amends for anything that I've done to anybody else that was not okay. That helps me change the inventory and get rid of stuff that is in there that's toxic. And also forgiveness, that I may need to forgive other people, and I may need to forgive myself for things that I was involved in that also added negativity to my inventory. So I've got boxes and boxes of stuff in there from life experiences, and those things shape my future behavior. They shape my relationships in the future. And so I want to make sure that my inventory is good stuff. And so again, the way that I change that inventory is through amends and forgiveness. And in the program, as we're doing a written assignment and taking what our inventory is, it's recommended that you take time to do it right the first time, or you will have to make time to fix it later. And the saying is, half measures availed us nothing. That again, when we hold on to certain things that we decide we're not going to change and we're not going to work on, but they are toxic to our lives and they interfere with our relationships and the quality of our life with other people, then those things continue to cause problems for us. And eventually, hopefully, we get to the point where we're willing to address all of that and clear all of that up, even the things that we really didn't want to have to ever face or deal with again. We may find that it actually would be quite a gift and a blessing for us to go back and look at that stuff and then let it go or move through it instead of being stuck in the trauma.